Welcome back to another video guys. So I recently hosted a build battle competition where you had 2 months to build a city themed map where the winner would get $300, second place would get $200 and third place gets $100. This competition ended on the 1st of July and I was completely blown away by some of the maps you guys created, which made choosing a winner extremely difficult. I also want to thank everyone who submitted a map, and even if your entry is not in this video, you still did an amazing job. These maps are going to be showcased in no particular order, with the winners being announced at the end of the video. With all that being said, let me show you guys some of the mind-blowing cities that were created for this contest. The first map that I will be showcasing is Elysium City, built by Dumb Blonde. Blonde is an amazing creator, and when I saw her submission pop up, I knew that it would be top notch. I love how she went with an underwater themed city, as it made it stand out from the rest of the submissions. The use of particle effects and the changes she made to the map's fog really makes it feel as though it is underwater. She also created shoals of fish and submarines to make the underwater theme even more convincing. These buildings are definitely based on Art Deco architecture, and the whole city kind of reminds me of New York. While the blue lighting and the bridges between the buildings makes it look a bit futuristic as well. All in all, this is an amazing creation, so here's the code if you want to go check it out yourself. Next up, we have Cloud City from Star Wars, built by Dude0023. The first thing I have to say about this map is that it is insanely big and pretty much covers a whole grid island. I love the fact that he has included these really well made TIE fighters, X-Wings and a Millennium Falcon, which reminds you of the city's Star Wars origins. He even went to the effort of creating a Star Wars text crawl similar to the one I used in my Star Destroyer and Laser Beam Monument maps. Thankfully, this map does have a code which is being displayed right now. Probably one of the more realistic builds on this list is Elliot Cal's Enterprise City. Now, the amount of detail this guy put into this map is just insane. He managed to build a cinema, a police station, a fire station, a petrol station, a shopping centre, an Xbox building, and various other shops spread around the city, all within the 100k memory limit. I also have to give him props for the great job he did with creating the city's infrastructure, such as the numerous roads and bridges. He also gets bonus points for creating a skyscraper dedicated to me, which has a MakaMakes throne room inside of it. Now, there's so much more to see and explore in this map, but unfortunately it does not have a code. So what I want you guys to do is head over to Elliot Cal's YouTube channel, which is linked in the description, and subscribe to him so you will hit that 100k sub count, get a SAC code and publish the map. It's honestly ridiculous that he doesn't have one already, and goes to show that Epic really needs to change their system of how maps are shared. Up next, we have another traditional looking city built by Jag. This map perfectly represents the views that you would find if you visited a modern day city today. The scale of some of these buildings is truly mind blowing and adds to the realism of the build. One specific detail that I liked was his train station, which shows you a map of the train line. This map again unfortunately does not have a code, but Jag does have a YouTube channel where he has shared more of his amazing builds, such as Hogwarts. A pretty well-known creator called 5Walnut also entered my competition with this beautiful steampunk inspired city. 5Walnut actually builds on Fortnite mobile, so it's really impressive to see what he came up with here. The thing that stands out the most to me here is the use of the asteroid trail effect to create these clouds. This is a really interesting technique that I've never seen before until now. The custom built vehicles such as the steampunk inspired motorbike, airship and car are all details that bring this creation to the next level. He even went to the effort of creating these robots, a fiddle shop, and this really interesting looking creature. This map has codes for an exploration and mini battle royale game mode if you want to go and check it out yourselves. The next map is from a creator who has been featured on this channel before, which is Lols, who has created this unique map called Ember City. Lols has again blown me away with this one by creating a floating medieval city. I love the use of red in this build, which is probably why the map is called Ember City. There are also 2 custom vehicles he built, one which resembles a World War II plane, and the other one which is a flying boat. Some other interesting features in this map is the castle at the centre of the city's market, and the park at the far end of the flying island. Lols is also in the unfortunate position of not having a code, so please head over to his channel and subscribe to him to get him over that 1k threshold to get him closer to acquiring a supporter creator code. The 7th entry on this list is Splodium, with his creation of a World War II town called Karantan. When I was exploring this map, I actually felt as if I was in a completely different game. He did an incredible job of capturing that World War II atmosphere by building trenches and custom anti-aircraft guns. I love the church that he created, as it really stands out in this map and includes a full interior. I also love the different shops he created around the town, which include a pharmacy and a cafe. Splodium has published 2 codes for this map, one is for attack and defend game mode and the other one is for exploration. XWD has created something that I've never seen before with his map called Next Generation. In his description he said that the build was inspired by a CPU and a motherboard to create a futuristic city. Now you guys know I'm a sucker for futuristic architecture, so I instantly fell in love with this map. I don't think I have seen anyone make anything close to this type of design, and I was super impressed by the way he mostly used the cube gallery to create this map. He even created a miniature of the map by the spawn lobby, which looks really good as well. The code for this map is being shown here, and XWD's YouTube link will be in the description. The next entry was built by Zach7 and is called City 2009. This map is another traditional city map which kind of reminds me of LA, with the highways that run right through the city. Zach has managed to include quite a lot of different points of interest into this map, such as this stadium where he's going to create an interior, but the memory limit wouldn't allow for that. He also built his own version of Times Square, which is immediately recognizable. All in all, this map is really well rounded and I was impressed by the amount of work and detail that went into it. The final map that I will be showcasing was built by Shakib and is another futuristic themed one called Tilted 3119. Shakib nailed it with the futuristic theme, as you can see. I just love everything about this build, from the globe centerpiece to the unique buildings with interiors. He even built a MakaMakes theme park with custom rides and game booths. Some of these rides work as well, which just goes to show how much effort went into this map. The custom vehicles really make this city stand out as well, with most of them being created using mainly bathtubs. Honestly, Shakib blew me away with this map. There's just so much to see and explore, but yet again, another amazing map does not have a code, and unfortunately you guys won't be able to check it out. As you can see, all of these maps were outstanding in quality and design. However, there can only be one winner. Like I said at the start, this was not an easy decision and I've changed my mind so many times on which map should be in the top 3 position. With that being said though, coming in at 3rd place is Laws with his Ember City map. 2nd place goes to XWD with the Next Generation map, and 1st place, the one you have all been waiting for, goes to Elliot Cal and his Enterprise City map. Thanks again to everyone who took part, and congratulations to Elliot Cal for coming out on top. Now before I end this video, I want to say thank you for getting me to 100k subscribers. In celebration of hitting this milestone, I've set up my own merch store on Teesprings, where I'm selling a limited edition 100k hoodie along with some other MakaMakes themed stuff. So if you are interested in that, please head on over to the store using the link in the description. Thanks for watching and I will see you guys in the next video.